is a bit boring as well. Talking about boring, this went viral, and you could. I want you to chime in on this because, of course, you are a prestige boxer, and there is opinions of people in boxing, hardcores, casuals, and most of the boxing people always say, "Y'all don't that put it this way, people like me don't know what we're watching because we're not boxers." But in the end of the day, okay, we need that stadium fight, New England, New England. So check this out. I know you heard this one, but I want you to chime in on this one. And what do you think about Shannon Sharpe's point of view and Shakur Stevenson's point of view? I'm gonna play it and then you chime in after.
Don't know shit about boxing. Being ignorant when it comes to the sport of boxing. I'm calling you ignorant when it comes to the sport of boxing.
I have an opinion about my style and what I like to see.
Yeah, I don't have no problems with your opinion.
Yes, you do. You just called me ignorant, but it's my opinion.
In boxing, you are ignorant.
It's my opinion. You got upset because I don't fall in praise you. Your style is boring to me. Your style is boring to me. Your style is boring to me. Your style is still boring.
I thought Shakur was really intelligent, funny, and gave his point really clear without any crazy emotion and just being calm and letting Shannon Sharpe do all the fucking drama for your mama shit, because like at the end of the day, Shakur was right in that situation. Like, yeah, and then you're trying to go and reading and shit and all this other stuff, and Shakur like, yo, what do you mean? There's all these people that went to school that doesn't have jobs for what they went to school. Like, bro, Shannon Sharpe's tripping. He was tripping. He went. What else could he have said?
See, but on the other side, see, I give Shannon Sharpe the benefit of the doubt in this sense, is that when he said, and there was more parts, but that's why I highlighted the part of the ignorant.
I didn't see the whole thing. I just seen the highlight of that. I didn't see it. I didn't tune into the whole thing, so I don't really know everything. But that part, yeah.
So you see, like most boxers like yourself, y'all gave it to Shakur. Like I understood more Shannon as a fan because what he's saying it, but I also appreciate Shakur Stevenson. I'm not one of those fans that be like Shakur is boring, but I could understand the fans that say that he's boring as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the dark.
I don't know if he said he was boring or that style was boring. I'm not.
He said he's a boring fighter.
Yeah.
Right. So, he said, and then he's trying to say, I'm not saying that you're not a world champion or you're not one of the best fighters. I'm not saying. He said to me, my opinion is that you're a boring fighter to watch to me. So
but that doesn't necessarily mean that Shannon is right.
But no. But what I'm saying, but what about to him? If there's not look, I don't know shit too much about NASCAR, right? I don't know too much shit, but shit, there's a whole lot of NASCAR fans. Since I don't understand it, but it's not entertaining to me. It's not that I'm saying that you shitty or you a fucked up driver. I'm just not entertained by it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Shakur has gotten the boring stigma of his career since the professional level.
But Floyd Mayweather too.
But they differentiate, right? You know, they differentiate. It's like when we talk about Floyd Mayweather, we talk about two people. They be like, pretty boy Floyd and Money Man. That's how good Floyd is, that when they mention his name, they'd be like, the exciting pretty boy, Gotti and Castillo and Chop Courtley and stuff.
Yeah, he does that to the opponents that he can be able to do that to. But when he's fighting Mayorga, that shit was not the same type of style. Like you got
McDonough.
Yeah, McDonough. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't do what you did to Gotti. Gotti's a sit there, get hit type of fighter. You can't do that against Mayorga, like Madonna, bro. What do you mean? And they had to run it back. So it's just like at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson, I look at it as a fighter standpoint and a entertaining part of it. Yeah, I get it too. Yeah, you know what? When I do see Shakur, I'm like, man, he can pick it up a little bit. He should try to.
Yeah.
But that's within his time to do that. You know, he's still young. He still got to mature in those things. That's why you have these fights, so you can go back to the drawing board and be like, you know what? This is where I could pick it up more. It takes time for people to be able to do that when you've been taught as an amateur to just box. You just can't change people right away. Mike Tyson, you can't be like, yo, Mike Tyson, we need you to box this round. We need you to like, no, this nigga's gonna go straight forward and think. Even though he might be getting beat up by Holyfield sitting in the fucking pocket, his training's probably like, yo, we need you to move outside a little more. We need you to get in your toe. I don't do that. I don't know how to move that way. I just go straight. You feel what I'm saying?
But maybe that's why there's certain fans
within fights. Shakur Stevenson will be knocking dudes out as he keeps growing.
See, this what I think about. I mean, Shakur is 28 years old. I don't think his style would change drastically, but I used to hear people say that, oh, Bull is not that he's boring. I don't know if it was the troll, and I'll be like, yo, breaking somebody's jaw in the second round is not boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, almost, even when you didn't get the knockout, you got to knock down. Like, there was always
multiple rounds.
Yeah.
Clean shots. Boop.
So I think that when it comes to Shakur, he's a special fighter. I think that people that even the ones that say that he's boring, they see that he's still special, but the layers of other special fighters, like you've shown that I'm a box this guy. I got my mindset, I'm going to box him for like 5 rounds, and then you'll turn it up. Or you turn it up in the first round, like you do in a lot of your fights. You're a guy that could fight and box. You're a guy that takes the risk, like you did with David Benavidez in the first 4 rounds. Like, you know, what a lot of people, how many people thought that you're the best thing that Demetrius Andrade could do is to use his legs, sting on the outside, and they didn't. So you got the layer that a Bud Crawford and Andre Ward that was sending to Shakur Stevenson after the TO fight is, man, you should have got him out of there. Why you ain't turn it up? Because they see so much special in him. It's like, all right, when you going to tap into that? You already got.
So he needs to realize that he needs to like him and his team need to like stop working on that a little bit more because it's there. And his team probably hasn't taught him that, because at the end of the day, they're teaching him how to be the best boxer, because that's what it's called, boxing. Be safe, don't get hit. I don't know if his family's behind him in the corner or whatever, because a lot of family, father and son, or family matters, they don't want their kid or their family getting into those big exchanges. You know what I'm saying? Which I have, experience in. But I think he needs to definitely stop pushing the envelope a little more to make the difference. I get it. He's not the most exciting fighter because he takes his time. He sets up shots. There'd be clean shots, but he doesn't press it. Doesn't necessarily mean he's boring. He needs to reword his say, like, I'm just not entertained through 12 rounds of your fighting, but I love your skill and style. You can't be sitting there calling this dude boring when he's not a boring fighter or boring person. He just needs to learn how to. That's what I'm saying. For Shannon Sharpe to try to come out here and make it more than that and be like, school and this, all this other shit, bro. Come on, man.
See, in the interview though, but in the interview, I think that because it wasn't a argument debate. He just said what he said, and I think that when he said it, Shakur gave him we call him arrogant about it or stuff like. He's like, well, I'm wild, not arrogant. When he said, I think that was the word. Ignorant. So, well, I'm ignorant because it's not entertaining to me. I'm not saying that you a bad fighter. I ain't saying anything like that. I'm just saying that just ignorant, and that's just entertainment value. There's certain fighters that doesn't bring that.
I get it, man. But at the end of the day, like, wordplay, man. Like, yo, Shakur, I would like to see you. I didn't see the whole thing, yo. But for me to be like, Shakur is really the best. This is what I would like to see. I would want to see, like, get him to feel like, you know what, you're right. I need to, like, but don't sit here and call somebody boring. You're not going to sit here and call somebody's going to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to defend yourself, bro. People are going to defend themselves, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm going to defend myself, bro.
Shout out to Shakur. I like
the way how he defended himself. more than anything, yo. And then he was intelligent with the way he said it without being, any heartfelt situations. And I just thought that he handled it well.
I'd rather fighters do interviews like that and go back